Oh my goodness, look at all of your beautiful faces slash monikers slash avatars. Hello there! It is your man DC. I am back from arguably one of the best cons that we have gone to in years. It was so much fun. T-Bone knows. T-Bone knows. So we have a gaggle of new members of the DCD Collects family. One of which has already introduced themselves to the Discord. We got to hang out with some awesome artists. We have 2 or 3 we have already reached out to that we enjoyed their stuff. I will go into them a little bit more later. Your man Jimmy's in the house.
Stop.
That's here he is.
Actually, I have stuff.
You do have stuff. You are right.
Something that no one guys should be jealous of.
Everybody's jealous of you, Jimmy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You're just gonna show everybody now? You're just gonna hit the buttons and do the transitions.
Turret located. Hold on. You guys just...
Hello, lady!
Stop. Why you that? You do that. I'm just trying to find my glasses real quick.
Your glasses are by your Lego.
Yes.
Always.
Alright. No. You want me to shoot at it?
Yeah. Great.
Okay. And then, things that you've been always listening for, this.
Tonway.
But, you know what we're missing? Clones. 1 clone. Oh, and by the way, thanks, Michael.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Young.
Thank you, Young.
Mr. Young.
Mr. Young. I'm doing it left-handed, so that's the only way. We got those 2. We got those. That we can't mostly forget. And guys, the grand finale. Your boy. Ba-da-da-da.
There's Mr. Young. Thank you, Mr. Young.
Da-da-da.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Watch. Hold on. Let's do this. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
And now I can make my childhood movies. Execute Order 66.
Yes, Mr. Young, you are too kind. Thank you so much. He was very excited to play with these.
That I like. That's really cool. It's like one from the Clone Wars. Very nice, Jimmy. Lady!
I do butter here.
The name's Poo Poo Butter. It's a little bit different. And now I'm working on the ship.
Okay. Now that you've said that, can I have my show back?
One more bye-bye. He's pull you out.
Force pull?
Yeah, force pull. Ah! Magic. No, let it play with the Lego. So now I'm working on the ship. Thank you, Mr. Young. I was gonna say Michael Young. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yes, okay. Now we got these really cool 4 troopers. New scout trooper. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce one of the snipers' names. It is really cool, and I will be seeing you then. Konnichiwa and Oto. Hello, everyone. Let's pull the con.
What's going on, Councilman Chef?
How did you not notice him?
Hey, guess what?
At the wall. Okay.
Guess what?
Guys, you like them. Me too, bro. Go.
Okay. Yeah, Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back. We had a great time at the show. We had so much fun. Where's my boy Hellbolt at? I got to hang out with somebody that Hellbolt would enjoy. What is going on, Scoobs? What up, Scoobs? How you doing, brother? What's up, Sepuros?
I'm 21. No, you can take your time.
Oh, I had a really good time. We had. Need to get up a little bit higher there, bud. There we go. What up, Doug? There we go. We enjoyed Ontario ComiCon, aka ComiCon Revolution, so much that Doug walked over to the office and said, "We would like to buy our spot again next year." And boom, we're going to be back next year. Hello, Crystal and Juan. BT Dub, for those who missed the video, Crystal and Juan both came hanging with us. And it was good to see them. They scored an amazing piece of history, a piece of the Manhattan Project glass, and a beautiful painting by Dr. Lee Cozy. And by doctor, I mean he's not a doctor. Pooping in before dinner. It was tons of fun. We were in a great spot. We were right.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
Hello, Katie. How you doing? It was an awesome vibe. It was busy but not overwhelming. The acting talent that was there was sublime. The Artist Alley was arguably one of the best artist alleys as far as layout and artist conscientiousness. Don't know if I can say that word. Conscientious sugarness. It's up there with that other word I can't say, which I'll try to say. Conscientious. They were very artist conscientious. Ticonderoga. Nope, not that one. It was great. We thoroughly scoured Artist Alley. They had big tables. The aisles were easily 4 abreast. You could walk right down the aisles. They weren't overly crowded. They weren't poorly designed. Everyone had their own space. It was arguably the best I've ever seen artists treated. It was a great artist-friendly con space. Moist! Paul Moisland. What's up, buddy? Katie, it is ComiCon Revolution in Ontario, California. It was great. Got to see Mr. Caceres again. Got to see Mr. Kubert for the first time. Who else did Jay Lee. I hung out with Kai. I hung out with two artists that we are looking to get onto projects. It was a very cost-effective and very stress-free con. I didn't talk to anybody who didn't like it. It was good. Cat Staggs was there. It was muy bueno. What else? We sold a lot of TMNT. We sold a lot of Kaiser Encased. We had some awesomeness. It was just a giant pile of awesome. So I spent the day updating our site to make sure all the numbers were right. Organizing all of the stuff that you see behind me as well. It was a good time. It was fun. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 products to go over right now. 11 of which are available right now. Doug, I have our address, and by I mean our Pitney Bowes account that saves all of our addresses anytime you send something to somebody. Man, where's Hellbolt? Ooh, excuse me. Nerd! What's up, man? How are you? Yeah, I'll send him. So I'll send her some. That's fine. I can do that. I can do that. All right. Let's just dive in. This is gonna be easier. I am tired. Very long week. All right, this little nugget right here is, well, do it live. Signed, sealed, delivered. It is effectively sold out. The last two are in There Will Be Blood. There are 2 spots sold for There Will Be Blood. Only 3 spots remain for There Will Be Blood. It'll be the last There Will Be Blood that contains an original Sean Chen published page, as it is our last one. Bruce Lee, we have a case of Bruce Lee. 4 spots remain before we crack that case. From the Vault only has 4 left. Signed, certified, and delivered only as 4 left. We've Got You Covered only has 5 left. As you can see, we are almost sold out of everything. TMNT, a solid 6. All 6 of them have a hit. And then we give away the Eastman multi-remarked item. Kaiser Encased. There's only 6 of those left because Carlos grabbed one. Cozy X Sig Series. We are halfway, just a little bit below halfway through. And that is not available to you yet. That was the con exclusive. We haven't uploaded anything to the site yet, so you can't touch this. There Will Be Blood. There are 3 spots left. Art Factory featuring Paul Maitland has 11 left. I Will Tell You Everybody at the Con. Wanted. Mick Hammer. Everybody wanted the Farquad. People were, how much for the Farquad? No, that's now how this works. Oh, okay. But then how much for the Farquad? No, you don't understand. That's not how this works. Oh, well, we don't like how your thing works. So how much for the Farquad? Oh, you just got dangled. Yes, you did, Dangle. Yes, you did.
You got dangled with the dangle.
That's right, Dangle Dangle. Historical Hits has 7 left. And then we find the Hoffa Home. Modern Day Renaissance has 8 left. And that's it. That is 12 items, 11 of which are available. Hail Scroob.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
It's true. We do. There Will Be Blood is the double signed and remarked Astro Boy print. 2 signed sealed delivers, which trigger the giveaway. One of those behind are the From the Vault, and the other is Sean Chen. And then a bonus holiday jumbo edition from 2 creators, courtesy of Uncle Doug. And then Carlos may not be here. He may be here later, if not tomorrow. He has an encased that needs to be opened. And that's it. Let me show you something you cannot have. Let me show you, in the immortal words of T-Bone, not for sale yet. These right here. Where is... There it is, okay. These are the giveaways at the end of the break. This one is super expensive. This is an actual Galactic Files. Let me change the focus. Thanks, Derek. So this is the giveaway. Yeah, I know, right, Chef? And the other giveaway, so we're gonna random everybody 7 times when this sells out. This will be going to the person at the bottom. This will be going to the person at the top. 2 giveaways. What's available left? Probe Droid. Paul Maitland. This is a character named Grogu. Grogu. So, you might like him, but this right here, Paul Maitland, is a character named Grogu. This is Yoda. He is not the same as this person. They are 2 separate entities, though alive at the same time. Cad Bane. That's Joe. This is a moody gothic Sith. Boba. This is boba. Razor Crest Action. Razor Crest 2 Action. Dark Father. Mando. Salacious B. Crumb. And arguably our favorite droid, not named R2. K2SO. Each one of these will come with a SIG series when we make them available for you, which they are not. How does it feel to want? That Dark Father is pretty clean. I need some juice.
Okay, get some juice.
I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna get one of Jimmy's because I can. Did we buy juice today?
No.
We should, huh? Yeah. Maybe we'll get some on the way home. How does that sound?
Good.
Okay.
A little bottle of water, a little bottle of water, a little bottle of water.
Muy delicioso. All right, well, it looks like Hellbolt is not coming. So I will have to tell this story without Hellbolt. I was pulling something up to make it fun. Come on. I need to find a picture I'm allowed to use. Damn it, man, I just want a simplified view. Is that too much to ask? There we go. There we go. cheer out Division III basketball team that might finish their season after their college no longer exists. That's no bueno. Trying to find a picture that is a little more tasteful, because I don't want to offend anybody. That won't work. Goodness gracious, all of these ads are terrible. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, now I can tell the story finally. All right, so we were at our spot, and it was pretty great where we were. It was the end of, so the let me jump to, it was a 2-day event. It was Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, it was fairly slow. I do know there was a lot of the voice actors that were not available there on Saturday. They were only going to be there on Sunday. And I had chatted with somebody that said the ticket sales for Sunday were 30% higher than Saturday. So we weren't too upset about Saturday being fairly slow, because a lot of people were like, hey, I want to look at the con. I will be back tomorrow, and that's when I'm going to make my purchases, which is very wise to do if you're at a con. Now, kitty corner to us, there was a booth that was specializing in wrestling stuff. WWE, TNA Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, WCW, and the like. And they had a wrestler there. Now, I watched wrestling in the 80s, in the mid to late 90s, and then that was about it. Mine ended basically when I went into the military is when I stopped watching wrestling, so that would be about 1999. I stayed vaguely familiar with a lot of the things that were going on there, and knew a lot of the people that wrestled. But they had this wrestler there. She was absolutely spectacular at handling her fans, and there were quite a few of them. She was very attentive. She was willing to do wrestling holds in some of the photos for fun photos. Just all round very pleasant person to see work a crowd and work the fandom. It was awesome to see somebody that worked well. Now, I'm going to pause the story there because the Honky Tonk Man was there, and so was Greg the Hammer Valentine. And I will tell you, the Honky Tonk Man, same haircut, different body. And Greg the Hammer Valentine, my goodness, no offense, Greg. But Greg had the silent scream face on. Anybody who listened to Jake the Snake Roberts or seen any of his documentaries, he talks about the silent scream. It's where you are just sitting, you are 1,000 yards staring, and your brain is going off, but nothing is coming out of your mouth. I had the displeasure of seeing Greg the Hammer Valentine post-con when everything was shut down, and he was just not doing well. He was just not a good space. Honky Tonk Man was up and around. Greg was just like, it hurt my heart. This person that was across from us was completely different, full of energy, vibrant. But at the end of Saturday, I had noted that she did not look like she was having a good time. She's having a moment. And you know me, I am a nice individual. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Drink your juice. Your juice will make you feel better. Okay. Have a cookie. Pull my finger.
No, you're gonna fart.
Ready? There you go. Okay. I'm gonna tell my story, all right? You're fine. You're okay.
Sexy.
Thanks, buddy. I try. It's because I work out.
No, that's sexy.
Quiet. So, I go over and I'm like, hey, I've been, I work across the way. I've been watching you work the crowd, work your fandom. I have to say, your crowd work, your work with fans is amazing. I have known a lot of wrestlers growing up. I have known a lot of wrestlers after they retired. For goodness sake, the Iron Sheik called me at 2 a.m. while he was on a bender with my dad when I was in grade school. That's how intimately I came to know a lot of wrestlers. And she actually is like, yeah, that sounds like him. And I said, I just wanted you to know that your crowd work is awesome. You were just wonderful. And her eyes were red. You could tell she was upset. And she's like, throws her arms around me, gives me this gigantic hug, and it's like, thank you. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear that. I haven't eaten all day because I don't want to miss a single fan. As you know, the nonstop people coming up. She's like, I'm exhausted, and it's hard staying that way in character all day long. And I said, oh, the great thing is it's over at 6. And we chatted a little bit about wrestling. I told her, I said, I apologize. I'm not familiar with who you are. Please don't be offended by that. I said, I was watching wrestling in the 80s and 90s. And she said, oh, that's because most of my big debut was in 2002. And I was like, oh yeah, I was in the military at that time. I actually wasn't watching wrestling. I was like, so good. I felt bad not knowing who you are. So she talked a lot about her Impact Wrestling days. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't watch. I was a real hard. I drank the Kool-Aid and was a WWE/F guy. So, she's like, okay, told me her real name. I was like, my name is David. It's absolutely a pleasure to meet you. I hope you get some rest tonight. And, we'll chat tomorrow. She gives me another big hug. And we leave. So, the next day, she comes in. She is a ray of sunshine, much better mood. You can tell she had a great night of sleep. She came in just glowing, and it was wonderful. So the whole day goes by. I stop over, get a hug, chit chat. Her fans start flocking her, so I back away. At the end of the night, when everything was over, she packs up to leave. She's on the way out the door. Samoa Joe is right near her. And I was like, hey, it was great to meet you. I'm curious if you were to tell me what you believe your greatest match ever was. I want to view your greatest match ever. What would it be? And she's like, oh, that's easy. 2002 Survivor Series against Trish Stratus. And I went, wait a minute. I've seen that. She's like, yeah, I broke my nose, chipped a tooth, and got a concussion. And I don't remember much of the match, but I know it was a great match and a lot of mistakes were made, but the average viewer couldn't see it. Yeah, right, said Pulros? So as soon as she walked away, I went, I know who this is, and I look it up. And it's Victoria, former women's champion, two-time women's champion, Impact champion, bodybuilding champion before wrestling. And I was like, oh, and we got on each other's Instagram. We followed each other. She wrote me a beautiful note. She commented on a couple of videos. I returned the favor with a note. Absolutely wonderful person. Some of the greatest fan work I've ever seen of somebody who is retired. I mean, she's semi-retired. She'll occasionally do a guest shoot and like local stuff. But she's like, I am at almost every con. If you guys are at a con, I would love to see you guys. She is very highly regarded. As a matter of fact, Trish Stratus, who was there this weekend. Oh no, Mrs. The Breaker knows it. She actually thinks it's a great story. Trish Stratus said, let's just get it over with. Get her in the Hall of Fame. She needs to be in the Hall of Fame because she's that caliber of wrestler. And she was outside of like the Fabulous Moolah and the early lady wrestlers of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. She was one of the big blockbusters right up there with Trish Stratus. And I remember exactly who she is. And absolutely needs to be in a Hall of Fame. I agree with that 100%. So I became fast friends with Victoria, a.k.a. Tara, a.k.a. Lisa, who I don't have to hide her real name. She actually goes by her real name on her Instagram. But that is my friend Lisa. You will know her as Tara and or Victoria, but amazing person.
Wait,
A lot
that
of
was her
yep.
Wow.
Amazing person, a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see her on the con circuit now. So I immediately now I have three brothers and a sister that are a lot younger than me. My sister's 19 years my junior, and I was telling the story to them via our family text, and I told it similar to the way that I told you without as many words. And then I popped the same picture up and said, oh, that's her. That's Victoria. And my sister went through the roof. Oh my God, you're friends with Victoria. She was so good. She just was, I'm like, goodness gracious, I didn't know you were a fan. And my brothers were like, oh, I know exactly who that is. She had that brutal match with Trish Stratus. I was like, yep, Survivor Series 2002. It was just... It was cool. It was a cool moment. She got to talk to somebody that wasn't, knee deep in the kayfabe and the fandom. I was just a person who saw her as another person who looked like they needed a hug, and she just saw me as somebody that respected her work. So it was a cool moment. She is amazing. I highly recommend giving her a follow. She is spectacular to her fans. She's one of those people that does not say no. If you need a picture, if you need an autograph, she's more than game. Top 5 to 10 women wrestler of all time. Oh, absolutely, she's in the top 10. Hands down. She had a great heel run and she had a great face run.
I hope she enjoyed that fight.
She played the needed villain for the management, and she went over basically just on her charm and goodwill. Also one of the craziest finishers of all time, the Widow's Peak. A move that I can't figure out how that is pulled off without injury, and yet,
Wait, so has she ever fought in the WWE or something?
yes.
Well, how about in 2K WWE 2K? Why don't they add her?
Maybe she's in there.
Like,
How do you know she isn't?
why wouldn't they even like, there's a lot of cool guys.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
Hulk
she's
Hogan
in there.
is good.
Yeah.
So
Hulk Hogan is just good?
he's a good wrestler.
He is, well,
So-
I wouldn't call him a good wrestler, but I'd say he's popular.
So like, why don't they just add her?
Maybe she is in there, buddy. You haven't unlocked all the characters.
I mean, not yet.
I know.
We would have to buy the game because we had to buy it a little bit because we had to play it a little bit. So.
Are you trying to get me to buy the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Do it. Do it. Beanie weenies.
Councilman Chef, yes, we did, buddy. It was so good. Like I said, Doug immediately went and bought the same spot for next year. This was our first real con doing it without Lee. So we had to learn the ups and downs of setting up, which I have to say the union workers at the Ontario Convention Center were actually pleasant. They were amazing. They were polite. They asked if we needed anything. They came by twice a day, both days, to ask us if we needed anything. Any of y'all that have ever worked a con are going to say, DC, you're a flippin' liar. There's no way the union came by twice a day and asked if you needed anything with a smile and then gave you whatever you needed without charging you. But guess what, folks? That's what happened. It did. It was wonderful, and that's why we're already going to do it again. Doug, let's just say that technically the voice of Hera on Star Wars Rebels and Doug were sleeping under the same roof. I'm going to leave it at that. They were definitely both sleeping under the same roof. That's it. Hugging may have been involved. That's all. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. But nothing I've said is false. Misleading, but not false. All right, orders. Let's get to orders. Whew. Cut. That tingles like not what I heard. That's not what I heard. What up, Craig? Hey, Bourbon. How are you doing?
Oh my god, my butt.
Motley, what's going on? Prue, how are you? All right, we have a lurker. We have a lurker. We have arguably the most energetic, the most driven and determined artist I have seen in the 3 years that I have been scoping artistic talent. Somebody that we are looking to bring in some projects. Michael Bunton, that's you I'm talking about. I see you, Michael. Yes, you haven't met him yet, but you will.
He doesn't know me?
Nope, he doesn't know you, and
Oh,
you don't know
okay.
him, and it's okay.
I don't
Relax, sit down.
like him anymore.
You don't like him because he doesn't know you?
Yes. I like people that say no, like lady.
I love his autistic brain.
True. Good. It's
Okay.
okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Siéntate.
Ah.
Ahora. Ahora.
Ah.
All right.
You didn't bring the Xbox.
I know, because I brought your tablet and you have Lego.
You're beating the babies and weenies.
Okay. So Michael is one of the artists that we took a liking to and has these amazing big ideas, and we enjoy them. He is a brand master, in my opinion. I will let y'all decide. Let me steer you. Let me steer you there now. You know, you'd think I'd have this ready before the show, but I'm not gonna lie. I just got here right before it started. All right, here's who you need to follow. That is Michael. The talent is undeniable. He is somebody who likes to have fun. I have a feeling we are going to have a lot of fun with him as well. So there are plenty of things for you to see. I know we don't have any gunslinger fans here, but he's got a little gunslinger action. I have no idea who this Thanos could be for, but there's a Thanos. Amongst other things, yes, the talent is 100% there. That's Michael Ladavius Trout. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We are going to have some fun. It did land in a box. Come here. No, I don't want the box.
Can I have the box?
You can have the box.
Yes.
Well, come here. Okay, come here. Do you want to maybe go in your office?
Hold on.
Okay.
No.
Oh, there he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend. The White Rabbit Prue, you got that, man. Bubba, hey, honey, come here. Listen, duty, I gotta do my show, baby. You have had me all day today, and we did a lot of cool stuff. Now it's time for me to work.
Daddy, when I say go back, go back.
Thank you. I will. Lacking in the M's department. Derek, I can't think of a single current Seattle player worth drawing. Can you? Pew, pew, shots fired. But yes, he is one of 3 artists we looked at and really liked. He definitely had the most energy of anybody that we've ever spoke to. His ideas are fantastic, and I can't wait to see how they follow through. As a matter of fact, I have a little surprise for you, courtesy of Uncle Doug. Because in addition to traditional artists, we also met an absolute legend in the guerrilla marketing world. Somebody that has created a brand that is synonymous with exclusivity, that would even make the Birkin bag look like it's mass produced. That person
Oh no, yes.
Go. Thank you. Jeez, Sapouros, if I could hook up with Banksy, dude, I wouldn't be struggling. I would be like, hey, dude, could you scribble on this dollar so I can sell it for $500,000 and not have to worry about money anymore? But he's up there in America. It's Rebel Art. Rebel Art Studios, aka Rebel Art, is known for their exclusive pins that sell out instantly, that are anywhere between $25 and $125 per pin. There are sellouts before they even go live. His drops are unbelievable. This man will sell 100 run of pins at $125 each in a half hour. I know this because I remember somebody talking about him at San Diego ComiCon last year. They had this amazing pin on their lanyard. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. It's so good. Like, oh, it's Rebel Art. You'll never get one. That was literally how she told me that it was going to go. She said, if you're not following them and you're not knowing when the drop is, it's sold out instantly. He used to go to all of the cons and set up tables. He doesn't have to do that anymore. He just shows up to the con as a ticket holder and empties his book bag before he walks through the door. So, he also makes keychains. You may have seen this keychain before. It's a pretty famous keychain. Yes, this is his work. I have one as well, a Bad Batch one. Doug got an Ahsoka one as well as a Beskar medallioned one for Mando. Obviously, Well, he didn't have pins to hand out because he sells out of all of them. But we have a little giveaway. Anybody who makes a purchase, starting today, which so far is Carlos, is going to be entered for a Friday night giveaway, including this Rebel Art keychain, this Rebel Art print, and it's a thick boy, BT dub, and an original Michael Bunting Wolverine, signed on the back. So it is a little three-way, a little threesome. Somebody this week is walking away with some swag because we met some new people. And you know we love a good giveaway.
This thing just destroyed 4 Legos.
Okay, Jimmy Bean. You're good, buddy. What did you say? Did you say tickle time? What did you say? Did you say tickle time? Come here. Did you say tickle time? Huh?
Come and help!
You say tickle time? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Goof. Mr. Goof Troop.
Ow! Ow! Whoever says Jimmy, I'm just gonna nod, and I'm not gonna like
Jimmy,
him.
stop it.
What do we have to get? Do we have to buy those
All right,
again?
go.
Bro,
Anything, Dangle. Anything. Every purchase is an entry into the giveaway. Pourvu. Hey, everybody saying Jimmy, Jimmy.
Okay, can I just open?
Ven aquí.
Open up. Yes, hold on.
Mira,
Is it important?
papi. Ven aquí. Por favor. Jimmy, Jimmy,
Hello.
Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy. Hey, did you miss me this weekend?
It depends.
It depends. So, the next con we do you want to come or do you want me to go by myself?
I want to come.
Okay. Are you going to cosplay?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Get out. Whoopsh. We don't have tickle time. We have tickle bugs sometimes, and there's an invitation of them. Ooh, tickle bugs. I like it. I like it a lot.
So you guys just don't say tickle time? You just say tickle bugs?
That's it. They have tickle bugs.
I'm so confused.
That's okay, buddy. You have many years of that ahead of you. I know I do.
This thing can wipe up 100 of these. Watch.
Jimmy. I can't watch, buddy.
Real quick.
I have to do my job.
Watch.
You got one.
Yeah, but it's supposed to wipe out.
Aim a little bit lower. There you go. All right. I had somebody ask to collaborate with me at iHeartRadio, which I am not going to talk too much about. Because the more I talk about something, the less likely it is to actually come to fruition. I have found the more silent I am, the better off I am. But I did get to meet one of the radio personalities from iHeartRadio. They got a kick not out of my voice, but my ability to do one takes and improv my way through something without a script, making limited errors. So that was cool on a personal note. I mean, honestly, it was just a great con. I wish you were all there. I know a couple of you were there. I wish the rest of you were there. It is worth going to.
Have you seen the WNBA? Go on, go. Start it.
honey, listen, you've literally had all the attention, okay? I have to work. If I don't work, then you don't get any toys. And if you don't get any toys, then you're cranky pants. And we don't like cranky pants. So please, for the love of you, let me work. But yes, but see, you say this and then you come back and you do it again.
Thank you. Just go back to work.
Then you,
there you go.
Okay, go.
Good boy. Here's a quick massage. You won't even notice me on here.
There are 2 in. Carlos and Mr. Young are in. Dangle. 3 spots remain. Listen, I let you stay here, but I'm going to put you in your office if you don't stop.
Hold on, just go to work.
I am trying to, but you're stopping me. Thank you. Okay. Carlos may not be here. He said if there will be blood cells out to shoot him a text. And then I guess he will force his way in.
Like the force?
But yes, if those other spots go, we will be doing it tonight. We will also be doing the giveaway for Signed, Sealed, and Delivered tonight, if that is the case as well. There's Carlos! Speak of El Diablo, and he appears.
Do you have any tape?
What kind of tape, dude?
Any type of tape you have.
Do you want blue tape?
Yeah. Yeah, I can help it. Go bust your heart. Oh, you want me?
No. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now. That's valid. That is valid. Bourbon was here. He might be listening to us casually.
It's a trap!
It is a trap. You never know. Bourbon is sneaky when it comes to those things. He's like the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Their primary weapons are surprise and ruthlessness. What up, Don? How you doing, homie? Good to see you. I hope you are well. Listen, Don, I have not received an email with a certain somebody's. What did you do?
I have no idea how to take off tape.
I don't. I should have known that, buddy. How big of a piece of tape do you need?
I don't know. Any type of big thing, like medium. Yeah, that good. No.
Is that all you need?
Well, I got more. I'm making a box to like store in my Legos. Okay, good. Okay.
How many of these are you gonna
I
need?
don't know. Okay, and then a big one. The way you wouldn't have to be so mad at me.
Is that the last one?
No.
Jimmy, what are you doing? Show me.
I'm making a box.
Here.
Okay, one more. Thank you.
Put it across, okay? Thank you. Oh, man. So Don, I am going to text you my email address because I have not received it either of the times that you have attempted it, and I have been waiting for it. James.
Pencil. Where's the pencil?
All right, either of those should work. Here's the other artist we were chatting with. He unfortunately was so busy that he couldn't even come by our table because he was just cranking out work. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It looks great, man. Star Wars Lego. I like it.
So any boxes, you just let me know.
Okay.
So later, we got everything in. Okay. Breathe.
A little bottle of water, a little bottle of water, a little bottle of water.
Please don't make fun of Paul.
Hi, Doug.
Oh! Oh! I cracked a knuckle.
Well, you know, if you were sitting still and being on your tablet, you wouldn't have had that problem, right?
I mean, we only had that problem, right? I do.
Okay.
Beanies, beanies, weenies.
All right, that is the list.
$150. I'm just making myself.
5 players, 6 items. There you go. 2 of the items in this break you're basically getting for about 46% off. The other ones are about 25% off, give or take. I think it's like 30% off. I don't know. Math was not my strong suit. As a matter of fact, school wasn't my strong suit. I went to school socially. Definitely not academically. Aside from that, all of the real hotness behind me is available. We do have more of the chrome black Topps Star Wars. That is available. Since there are last two, do we know what the signed sealed ones are? Actually, I do not. I purposefully don't keep track because I want to be surprised. Some of our fandom may be keeping track. The smart ones should keep track. For those who want to hedge bets, they should be keeping track. And Bruce Lee. Ooh, I got people texting me questions. I will answer them as they pop up. And dead air, and more dead air, and here's some dead air. More dead air.
Oh, I just threw this in the trash. Alright. Okay,
Thanks, Don. Sounds like a plan, man. The mammoth is still live, Sepulros. The mammoth is still live. Down to buy a spot, but is it up to 8-year? And there will be blood. I am going to tell you this. We sold way more of the premium than we did the 8-year. So, Don, I did not. I'm wondering if the file size is too big for Gmail.
Star was complete.
Ooh, I got you, Don. It just popped in. But oddly enough,
Hey, Daddy.
that is the only one that I got, which leads me to believe that the size of the file is too big, and that is why I only got the one that doesn't have the file on there. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just pay for a month of the Gmail Premium if that's still a thing. All right, Carlos, we can do that. Let's get to doing what I get paid to do.
Daddy.
Yes. What's
I'm sorry, I need one more tape for something else.
Okay.
Just like. And then.
Thank you.
Have a fun time.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for your understanding. Oh my, this white balance is terrible. All right. Carlos is calling his shot. This is the last possible called shot for encased, as this is the 6th of 12. So, does Carlos call his shot on number 10, the last one available? We will see. DCD Collects proudly presents Encased by Brian the Kaiser Tillman, original art in a beautiful encased frame. All right, Carlos. He says Wolverine and Deadpool. I think that's what you should get. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Uh-oh. 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 What we got here? What do we got here? We got 11, 11, 11, 11. All of these go to 11. All right, let's see what number 11 is.
Can I help?
Nope. 11. Jinkies. 11. All right, some of you are Team Velma. Others are wrong. But in addition to lucky number 11, congratulations! You also get the number 1. Numero uno.
I have this Best Daddy sticker plate.
Oh, you're so sweet, buddy.
So,
Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Hey, Carlos. Whoopsh. It's fantastic.
to be with you.
In addition to your twosome, you got a foursome. I would say that went pretty well for you. Congratulations, homie. And how timely is that hit?
Sting,
Yep.
Mr. Fantastic. I don't know who that is, and I don't know who that is.
Human Torch,
Yes, I know that.
Invisible Woman,
I wanted to have a girlfriend.
Jessica Alba.
Polo.
There you go, man.
Get a shot. We'll have a way there. Wow, we're living on there.
You are a goof. Well, man, there you go. Now there are two hits remaining out of the final 6. You officially have a 1 in 3 shot at getting those. Do you have to pee?
No, I just want to see the thing.
Do you have to go to the bathroom? Are you sure? You're dancing, honey. Do you need to take a moment? No? Okay. You good?
Didn't work.
Okay. And a spot in the giveaway. I mean, yeah, the giveaway is, giveaway's pretty nice. Where'd I put it? Jimmy, where'd I put the giveaway?
I know where it is.
Me too.
It's here.
Nope.
But can I show them the box?
Nope. Nerd! Oh, I know, man. I called you out earlier. The giveaway's kind of nice. It is the Spider-Verse.
Speaking of Spider-Verse, I should actually... This is unnecessary. We've got to hold on. Did he just do that in one position?
Yeah, he put all the cards together and then drew it.
And look at the light.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feels good.
A lot of people really like that piece. Honey, what's up, sweetie?
I just wanna...
What is it, baby? Come here. Come here, what's wrong?
No.
Come here.
You're not.
Honey, what's the matter?
They can hear you. That's weird. Don't whisper.
You're not opening any boxes, period.
No, I'm just looking at
Yep,
them.
you can see them when they're done, honey. I listen.
This is boring.
I know, and you're gonna have to deal with it for the next 3 or 4 years of your life.
I'm so happy because I'm set on this.
Good, you're not. No, you're not, honey. I need you to stop, please.
What? I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you. That's exactly what I need. Please do. Kick off them stinkers.
Put it back.
Thank you.
No, don't thank me.
All right, excellent. Oh, the giveaways. Listen, the giveaways we have for the products that we have coming are absolutely mind-numbingly amazing. I mean, the Hoff needs a home. Melissa loves the Hoff, by the way. Loves it. Loves it. Yeah, the giveaways are banging. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at.
What? And please hurry. The Hawk needs a home. And then ends the call and then ships. I can't find my
This giveaway is a lot of fun. Paul Moislin.
Paul? Is Paul here?
Paul is everywhere. Craig, David Hasselhoff's video or the video I made? Because I'm not going to lie. Doug and I were giggling our tookuses off as we conceptualized that video. And as I was editing that video, I was giggling my dupa off. And even watching it the third or fourth time after it was posted, I had to go and call a search party, a bolo, if you will, be on the lookout for my butt because I had laughed it off, and I was searching for it. Just saying. I went with the instrumental version of the song. There's 2 songs that were used by Sarah McLachlan. I went with the lesser known of the 2, simply because I didn't want to have that taken down. But it was super funny. Super funny. If you did not see it, please go to DC the Breaker on Instagram, DCD Collects on Instagram, or Trevor's Baseball Cards on Instagram, and take a peeky poo at the video that I'm talking about. And remember, for as little as $69.99, actually no, it's $79.99. Technically for art, it's $99.99, but you too can help remove this art from its cardboard cage. Thank you, lady. It's something I threw together in about 20 minutes. It was technically a 2-take because my first take, I stumbled 3 words in, and my second take, I ripped that take off. There were only 2 minor flubs in the final one, but it wasn't worth redoing another take for, so we had it. We did it. It was fun. And it was only half as long as the original commercial. All right, what time is it? It's almost 7:30. We are going to call first last call on the evening. We have the rest of the week to pound out the rest of these boxes. Hashtag phrasing.
Hey guys, if you want to check out my delivery on sale, it's going to be Lego, and please enjoy it.
Jimmy, you're not getting on camera again, bud. You're not. Okay.
I'm going to go to bed.
Thank you. That's all I've been asking.
And then you carry me to the car.
That's fine. I'll carry you to the car. Or better yet, I'll pull the car up to the door.
How do we get on the ramp?
All right, first last call. As you can see, I have...
So we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Exactly. As you can see, separation anxiety is in full swing. And I have to attend to that. The good news is, sometime around next month, we may be able to actually afford a babysitter, which means I might actually be able to do the shows like they used to be, which is completely dedicated to the product and not... Here's hoping. Oh, did anybody see the called shot on the TMNT boxes? That was a moment. That was one of those moments where we just finished telling somebody that typically when we send positive vibes and when we all focus our chi and our positive energy into each other winning and succeeding, that somehow Kismet delivers. And on the very next box, Kismet delivered, and it was perfect. Absolutely. Prue saw it. Prue saw it. Yes, Poppy.
We're in the car. I really want to talk to each other instead of you talking to Trevor.
All right. I won't talk on the phone when we're in the car. I will talk to you. Is that a deal? All right. Thumbs up. Watched it a couple of times. That one is lightly edited. The whole interaction was really fun, but it was way too long for TV. Yeah, Michael's like, I saw it and I felt it. Real energy. It was electric. As the regulars know, it happens more often than not, and it is insane when it does, because no matter how many times we send each other our chi and our energy and that karma out there, it delivers, and it is bonkers. I challenge anybody to tally up all of the things that we've opened, that people have called their shot, and then take a look at other people who do a similar job. And I'm willing to wager it happens 400 to 500% more times here. It is amazing. And it's a testament to the wheel in the sky that positive energy finds its way into this promotion and finds its way into our lives, because we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. We are doing it honestly, and we are doing it in a fun way. We are doing it, quite frankly, like nobody else is. And the great wheel sees that, understands it, and gives us the old wink when we need it. Speaking of wink, I need to check Twitch to see who's on. Oh, there's Sumo. And there's Kaiser.
Kaiser? Do sumo. You like sumo more.
I don't know if I like Sumo more than Kaiser. I like Kaiser a lot.
Please.
We could put it up to a vote. Sumo or Kaiser?
So whoever says sumo, so you can do sumo 5 times and Kaiser 5 times.
Today is day 12 of 15 of the Natsu Basho. Shonanomi is the sole leader of the Yusho race. So he's killing it. Looks like it is early card right now, as there are very few people in their seats. So let's take a vote as to who we raid. Is it going to be Kaiser or Sumo? Let's make this fun. Go into the chat, type in Ninja or Sumo.
5
First to
times.
3 wins.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Ready, go.
But we love Jimmy. I watched it a couple times. Who does? But we love Jimmy. Ninja. Okay, that's one for Ninja.
One
hold
for-
on, guys. Hold on.
Buddy, I got it, honey. Please. Ninja. Well, that's it. It's Kaiser. That was quick. I told you to not worry about it, James.
I'm not a big fan of Kaiser.
Well, Jimmy, you are just not a fan of anything that I like because you're in a rebellious stage.
I'm in the Empire.
You are in the Ninja Empire. Bente. All right, let me check the slate.
Is 8?
The slate is clear. Let's drop in. But before we drop into the Kaiser, there is something that no matter how I feel and how good or bad of a day I'm having, there is something that each and every one of you need to know. And I say it every night, and I will say it again until I have no more shows to say it on. I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again tomorrow. I have a funny feeling that tomorrow and Friday are going to be very big days for us, as we are close to quite a few sellouts, and I am very excited for those giveaways. So let's watch Kaiser do some watercolor and let's cheer him on. It's time to raid the Ninja Master and infiltrate the Ninja Empire. I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side.
Well, I just said Empire to actually, say like